Welcome to the Lightning Round, brought to you by Moviga. I'm Justin with your weekly source for all things movies, video games, and more. Now, grab your ponchos and let's catch up on this week's news. We got a trailer for The Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, which releases on May 24th of next year. This movie takes place about 6 years after War for the Planet of the Apes, giving us the first look at the series' post-human world. I have yet to watch any of the reboot and never even watched the originals, but after seeing this trailer, I'm definitely planning on catching up on the reboot so that I can watch this movie because it looks great. The Five Nights at Freddy's creator says that the movie's success was beyond his wildest dreams. The movie garnered $78 million domestically to become the biggest opening weekend of all time for Universal and Peacock's hybrid releases, meaning that it released on streaming and in the theaters, beating out Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends. This was also the biggest Blumhouse opening of all time, which was very surprising, being that Blumhouse is such a powerhouse when it comes to horror movies. And it was also the biggest horror debut of this year, beating out Scream 6 and The Nun 2. I was really surprised by this movie. IGN gave it a 4, and I had never actually played any of the games, so I went in with very little expectations, but I didn't hate it. And while it was fun, overall, I'd probably give it a 5.5. Netflix is offering free tattoos themed around its shows as part of its upcoming Geeked Week event. Spots are limited, but Netflix will pay for fans to get a tattoo based on any of its popular shows. This offer is limited to specific tattoo parlors in 5 different cities. Geek Week is a digital-only 6-day event that begins on November 6th, where they will share updates on some of their shows and movies. Some of the shows that have been confirmed to appear include Yu Yu Hakusho, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Devil May Cry, Rebel Moon, and Tomb Raider: The Legend of Lara Croft. I'm going to be honest, if I lived in one of these cities, I would for sure try getting one of those free tattoos. Because honestly, I wouldn't mind showing my love for The Haunting of Hill House with a sweet tattoo of the Bent Neck Lady. Well, it looks like the storm has passed. Be sure to check out the Moviga podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or anywhere you listen to that sort of thing, where we're talking all things movies, video games, and more. I'm Justin, and thanks for joining me this week for the Lightning Round.